everybody. I'm going to do a math problem. It's number 14 right here, exercise 14. And it's asking us to find the median, the first quartile, the third quartile, and the interquartile range. Okay, so normally in class on the big board, I'd have this all laid out and we talk about it, but we're going to abbreviate a little bit and hopefully this makes sense. So the first thing we need to do with the data is we need to take those numbers and we need to put them in order from least to greatest. And then one of the tricks we always have to make sure is we need to make sure we have the same quantity of data when we rewrote it. The first time I wrote this, I actually was missing a number, so by double checking, I was able to find the mistake. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 pieces, and there were 10 over here as well. So the median is basically just finding the middle number. So I'm crossing out the one closest to the left and the one closest to the right. Now this is one of those examples where we have two numbers in the middle. So what we have to do is we have to add the two and then we divide by 2. So we got 17, 117. So 117 divided by 2 gives me 5. And then we go 16. We do that whole power of Zeus thing I talk about. We add the 0 and 2 goes into 10, 5. So we end up with a median of 58.5. So 58.5 is the median. Now, one of the keys when you see these numbers and they're one apart, when you have a 58 and a 59, whenever you add the 2 and divide by 2, you're always going to get the 0.5. So technically, once you've practiced this enough, you wouldn't even have to do the math. That could be a mental math problem. Yes, I want you writing everything down when you're organizing, but those are one of those tricks that you don't need to if you remember it. So we have 58.5. That's going to be the median. So it's not letting me do it on that one. So now I can work on the first quartile and the third quartile. So like I said, this was the median. So I'm going to look at this group of numbers now, and I'm going to find the median. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cross off the first and the last, and then the next two, and then that's what's left. So the first quartile, I spell that right, first quartile is 55. And then I'm going to do this group right here, and we're going to cross out the numbers. And I end up with a 65. So the third quartile is 65. So now the last piece right here, it's asking for the interquartile range. And then what we've been practicing is the range is the difference between the greatest and the least number. In this case, it's the difference between the third quartile and the first quartile. So the interquartile range, I can't even spell, range is 10. So first quartile, third quartile, interquartile range, and this was the original median. It's a lot of work. But there you go. Thanks so much, guys. See you later.